as the stuff that you're hearing on the radio. Some of it may be true, but most of it is just one-hitter quitters, or just not the same quality that it once was.
No, it's not. Okay, first and foremost, these YouTube and social media sites, let's be for real. A lot of these people pay for these hits. Most of these are not unique views. You know what I mean? My hits are unique views. Most of these people are not unique views. They pay for these services. You know what I mean? I got hit up a lot for paying for these. I can boost your Twitter account, boost your YouTube account. I chose not to do that, or else food for thought would have been in the hundreds of thousands. You know, even the Law track I put out, even the Knight in Shining Armor, 155 unique views. It could have been a couple of 100,000 unique views if I wanted to pay for the services. You know, but no, I do the legwork there. A lot of these things here, yes, everything is life. You know what I mean? But a lot of these artists just sit back, you know what I'm saying, and look at somebody else's life and write about it. How about looking at your own? You know what I mean? Write about your own life, your own experience. They just pick a story, look at it, and just write something real jive, smooth, everything about the hooks nowadays. So no, music is not genuine. A lot of these people are synthetic. Fake. And then when it's time to put up, they got to start doing dirt because they got to be who they are. I find it pretty funny.
I mean, I just don't get it. I mean, you've got, interview, tons and tons of artists, all the time. And, just like yourself, very talented. And I always wonder, why aren't they on, why aren't they the big ones, and the ones that are on, it doesn't make any sense to me. But honestly, it makes perfect sense, because the way things are run now, and the fact that people don't want to work hard like they originally, did years ago, it just shows that, okay, all right, well, this person's going to be a robot, okay, yeah, let's throw them on. Where the one, going to the shows all the time is just getting overlooked, and it's like, okay, yeah, you work hard, and it's for nothing, but honestly, it's for a lot. It's for yourself. And I just appreciate artists like yourself, Mr. Philly Black.
Thank you very much, Ray. Thank you very much. That means a lot. And, and that's all. Respect. Give respect. Give credit to where credit's due. And I want to thank you again for actually having me on this, on this show. I mean, you're my first one I actually did a radio show for, Well, I want to thank you very much.
I'm sure you're gonna, have, many others. Here's the funny part. You were just talking about a minute ago, people paying for plays. And here's the thing. I do a free submission, with Reverb Nation. Very grateful to do it. I love them to death. But it just seems like some artists are doing the exact same thing. They're paying, for likes, or, on their Facebook and whatnot. And then I listen to it, and I think, okay, I must have went through 1,000 artists. 90% of them with the high amount of light were garbage.
Yeah. What can you do?
Yeah, exactly.
What can you do?
You can't do much. But so what made you want to be, a rap artist, or a hip-hop artist? I don't want to, go to that realm. But what made you want to get into hip-hop, and what was the backbone of it?
The backbone? I felt as though I can do it. Honestly, I like Nas. Nas is one of my biggest influences. Rakim. I like Rakim. Love him. But I just wanted to do something. I actually tried to sing at first. That didn't work out too tough. But the backbone behind it, because I love music so much, and I know music is a universal language of the world. So I just tried it. You know what I mean? It's just a genuine love. It's like somebody, want to do something new, like a kid want to play football. You see other kids doing it, and he's like, yo, I could do that too. And then you hear other things, and you're like, yo, man, I know people I'm way better than that person. You know what I mean? I could do better than that. Let me try it. And then all of a sudden, it went from there. It went from there. My brother was big in music, natural black, so he always took me around to a lot of music scenes and things of that nature. So I just wanted to do it.
So if you could be on stage with anyone out there, I'll just say alive or dead, who would you want to be on stage? Who you think would be the most influential to be on stage with?
Well, most influential? Woo! I would say a Nas, a Mos Def, a Talib Kweli, Wise Intellect. Them type of artists, would just, give me so much more, teach me so much more. I would love to rock the stage with one of them, I would love, even Immortal Technique. Love to rock the stage with Immortal Technique, just to pick their brain. I'm a connoisseur of knowledge. I love it, I love it. So I would love just to be in the presence to pick their brain and to rock the stage, because I love performing.
Now, as far as your style, would you classify that as what they call conscious hip-hop, or would you just say, look, I am who I am, just, I'm part conscious and then part just me?
I'll keep it real. I'll keep it who I am. You got to keep what made you or what got you there to begin with. You don't want to lose that. So I'll keep myself. You always got, a lot of times nowadays, you got to create your brand and your image now, because the industry doesn't want you to, don't want to sit there and put the work in, the mold and the shape and to change you. You know what I mean? So let me come in with my image now, who I am now. My brand right here, this is me. You know what I mean? There is no changing right now. You know what I mean? Not now, not ever. I remain the same.
Okay,
so,
and
give me that knowledge.
And by that token, I didn't mean to cut you off, but I'm good at it for people. What would, if somebody had a choice to buy your CD from somebody else's, what would be the reason behind buying your music versus, buying another today's artist's music?
Oh, mine's will last a lifetime. Mine's not here today, going tomorrow. Mine's will last a lifetime. Mine, you could play mine, and you can go through your situation, listen to that, and give it to your kids. Mine's not a here today, going tomorrow. My words forever stay. Stand. Concrete. Can't deny it.
Exactly. As you stated before, your word is bond, and I truly believe that as well.
Good luck.
So,
good luck.
What I said before, somebody in a bad environment. I'm just going to say somebody in general right now, that is trying to get into hip hop, I'll just say, for the right reasons and not just to get money and get chicks like some people. What would you tell them about the hard work that you have to put into it, and what kind of mindset they need in order to be a real hip-hop artist and not just a fly-by-night artist?
All right, well, you got to put a lot of work into it. You got to love what you do. You want to do it for the love of it and not. If you're going to do it for the money, then you're going to do it for the money. You got to go in there with a game plan, just like anything else. Have your game plan set. If you want to do it for the money, you're all about the money. If you want to do it for the love, then you do it for the love. You want to educate people, and you do it for that reason. And never lose sight of the reason that brought you to it. Because once you lose that sight, then you lose the love. But it takes a lot of hard work. It takes dedication. It takes focus. It's going to take a lot of rejection. You're going to get a lot of BS, all right, or bullshit. I don't know if I can do that, but bullshit.
And you can say whatever you like.
All right. Well, you're gonna get a lot of bullshit. You know what I mean? A lot of people promising you shit like that, but you got to understand, and you got to be able to sift through that, and you got to be able to stand firm when things are negative, when things are down, when things like, man, they're not listening to my music. Because guaranteed, there is one person in this world that's listening to your music right now. You may not know it, but it is. It's one person. And once you got that one, you'll get another. And then you'll get another. But it's a grind. It's a grind.
And it seems like it's a daily grind, and it's not just going to come overnight, like some people believe.
Yeah, it's not. You don't get that easy. Nothing in this world is easy. And if somebody told you that it's easy, it's not. Even robbing a bank ain't easy. Robbing your corner store ain't easy. Trying to hustle out in the block, it's not easy. Because you always got to have a plan for something. Got to have an in and out strategy. So nothing, if they tell you it's easy, they lying. They lying. Nothing in this life is easy.
All right.
And everything you got to work for.
And I'm going to throw you, a question, because I see that you love all your music and, it's all heartfelt. But out of all the songs that you've done, which do you feel is most touching to you, and why?
What's more to me than any other song I've done?
Correct. What means more to you as far as meaning-wise?
Meaning-wise? Ooh, that's a tough question. Wow. I would say like all my music, man. I love all my music. Which one that stands out more? I was on Forgive Us a lot more, That's when I was on my spiritual enlightenment. But it's tough. It's tough. I would say, tough question, man. Because I love all my music, and all my music has a meaning, and all of the meanings is something that I personally dealt with.
Okay, so what is the best, backstory behind one of the songs that you care to talk about?
The backstory, the song I can't take it. Can't take it. The reason that this is a strong backstory is because when we hear all these, when you're out in the world, you hear your friends and everybody talk about all this Illuminati nonsense, all this speak of the devils, all this backstabber stuff. Can't take it, and just what it is. You say all this stuff. You talk all this good game, but yet you listen to them. But yet you follow them. You know what I'm saying? I can't, they're saying that they got the devil in them, but yet you following them. Don't understand it. You saying these people got these devils in them, they got this Illuminati, they want to plot on the world, they want to do all that, right? Y'all all say that. Y'all all agree with it, but yet you following them. You're following them. You're buying this stuff. You're supporting it. You're rocking it. Isn't that a double standard?
I believe that. And that really, touched me for a moment, because I always thought, I read the good book, parts here and there, and in one part it says, follow your country or follow your leaders, and I'm like, yeah, but what if they're leading you down there? Do you still follow them?
Yeah, right. You gonna go down with them? Come on. That's wrong, but hey, I love you. I'm gonna go down there with you. I thought we was taught better than that. I thought we was like, yo, if you see them doing something that's not supposed to be done right, you better go the other way. But I guess that's lost. But that's one thing that has more meaning. It's called Can't Take It.
And
that's one that has meaning.
I'd love to hear that song. That sounds like a very, touching song. Just like when you were talking about, your childhood bringing up, I actually, played a song by, this artist called Young Prince out of Virginia Beach. And the whole song he's talking about, how it feels like to, be lost without a father. I mean, it's just very touching. That's how that, Can't Take It that you're explaining feels to me.
Yeah, you gotta check it. I gotta check that young boy out too. I gotta check him out too. Let me get that pen real quick. You're going to have to give me that name one more time. One more game, like they said. Let me get my pen, 'cause I gotta check that out. And I love listening to other people. Don't get it wrong. You know what I mean? You out there, you do your music. I respect that you're doing your music. You know what I mean? I respect that you're trying to make it. But a lot of times I don't have to respect what you're saying. That's the thing that we got to understand. Respect their hustle. They're hustling, but you ain't got to respect why they hustle.
Yeah, he's actually, one of our feature artists. I heard this song, I listened to his other songs, and I'm like, whoa, wait a second, this guy's different.